back to Mad's World. So as you can tell from the title of this video, I'm an entrepreneur now. I am officially an entrepreneur. I quit my day job to work on Camber full-time. As I previously mentioned, I've been building this company called Camber with my co-founder Lauren. You've seen her many times. She has made an appearance many times on the vlog. And we're creating this travel recommendations app called Camber. It's super cute, super fun, and it's going to be a place for you to discover local hidden gems amongst your trusted network. Over the past year and a half, this has been our side hustle, okay? I also have OK Sis, which is a side hustle. I also have YouTube. Yikes. There's many side hustlers happening at once in tandem. And now I can be a little more focused and dedicate a bit more of my headspace to Camber because the launch is right around the corner, guys. Like right around. You just go straight, you're gonna make a little left turn. That was a right turn. I don't know my left from right. That's probably not something I should admit on the internet. Oh my God, is there a bug in my wine? Oy vey. Today was my first official day at Camber and my brain is a little jumbled because it has been just a plethora of emotions. I implore you to listen to our latest solo episode of OK Sis. We talk a lot about this transition and what it has meant for me and inner pride. As many of you know, I struggle a lot with feeling proud of myself. I'm sure many of you experience this. It's really difficult in a world where we're told that having inner pride and being proud of yourself means that you're egotistical or that you're self-involved, whereas it's completely the opposite. Once you can feel and trust the patience and timing of your life and then feel so proud of certain accomplishments, it's not ego. There's something else at play here, and I felt it for the first time last week after my therapy session when it really sunk in that I was gonna be working on Camber full time. It was delightful. It was an amazing moment, and I hope to experience it again and again, and I hope that you can experience it. I think something that I would recommend in order to get to that place quicker is patience and acceptance and surrender. I'm eye rolling because these are the things that I hate to do. But what I learned is that I did do those things over these past 10 years in my 20s. I'm 27, so it's like the past 7 years. I struggled a lot with all of those different pillars, accepting where I was, really surrendering to, you know, the divine timing of the universe. One day I will be able to say that with a straight face. But it is true. As I look back, I had to have trusted all of those forces without even knowing it because it all came to fruition in this one beautiful moment, which is Camber being my full-time job. And let me tell you how many times I have written that in my manifestation journal. I also wrote in my manifestation journal that I would like to afford massages every week. That hasn't happened yet, but it will. And let me be clear, me starting at Camber, like, there's gonna be so much more struggle. There's gonna be so much, of course, I just fucking started. This is my first day as an entrepreneur. Like, there are gonna be so many challenges, so many setbacks, and so many wins, big or small. We love to celebrate the little wins as well as the big ones. So I really want to reflect on this time in my life. I wanna be present, I wanna be intentional with how I maneuver through it. I think in the past, I have let things fly by in front of me without really appreciating them. And with this, I wanna change that. So I have joined Twitter. I know, another motherfucking platform, okay? And what I will be doing on Twitter specifically is building in public. There's this movement, and it's exclusively on Twitter, honestly, but a lot of founders and startups will share their lessons, their wisdom, their metrics, their goals, their setbacks, all on Twitter, and just be super vulnerable and transparent about their progress and what they're building. And honestly, does that sound like someone you know? Being vulnerable on the internet is my specialty. So I just thought, I'm vulnerable about so many things, a little too many things on OK Sis, but I haven't really exercised my business mind, my more intellectual side, and Twitter feels like the place to exercise that. Now, also, I don't really have that big of a following on Twitter, so I can kind of showcase my business acumen brain onto that platform. Keep the Instagram and the TikToks for the booty shaking, you know? There's a lot of booty shaking that happens on my TikTok, that's for sure. So it's gonna be a little church and state, but we're also gonna integrate. We're gonna try to integrate to become the full authentic version of myself. That being said, today was day one, went fabulously. Some lessons I learned on day one. Number one, love not having to be on Zoom. Wow. My previous job, and just so you guys know, I said this on the episode of Okay Sis, I worked for my mom in my previous job. For 3 years, I worked for her. She's creating this incredible technology. We'll actually have her on Okay Sis. At this previous job, there were a lot of employees, and with COVID, Zoom calls just exponentially increased, right? We were on Zoom calls back to back to back to back to back. It really felt like we didn't have any time to actually do work, right? So today was a day, I think in a year and a half, where I did not have one Zoom call, and it felt miraculous. Like I just had the wide open fields. It felt like freedom, freedom. That was a positive, that was amazing. Two, I posted, you know, on Instagram and all over the interwebs. I got back on LinkedIn. Now listen, I have beef with LinkedIn, okay? LinkedIn and I have had a very troubling relationship. Because I was never able to be proud of myself, I never really could list out accomplishments or felt like I had the right accomplishments to list on LinkedIn, if that makes sense. To me, LinkedIn feels like a, let me show off, let me just show you the best of my career and all the shit that I've done and created, which is great. Everyone should brag about those things. I did not have this confidence to really be proud of what I had worked towards in my early 20s. I worked at some really cool tech startups and learned an incredible amount, but I think I was maybe embarrassed that they weren't like top names and people wouldn't know them, and it was just this whole politics of hosting something on LinkedIn. So I really shied away from it for a long time. Until today, I haven't been so proud to showcase something on LinkedIn, right? So this was like, I was like, oh my God, I have something to show off. And I just kind of, you know. So I'm on LinkedIn. If you guys want to, what is the proper terminology? Connect with me. If you would like to connect, we could do a little connection there. So I was posting about this, you know, new life update to all of the places on the internet. A lot of people were DMing me and DMing Camber about how much they've been waiting for this, how excited they are to finally see it and be users, and how much they have felt that this is a product that they've needed in their life. For those who are unaware, that is something called product market fit, okay? That is when your users want the thing and give you feedback that they want the thing. This is a phenomenon that many startups and founders and products and builders try to achieve. And we've achieved it before even launching. I really was gracious about that and expressed so much gratitude, and I thank everyone who is just so stoked for the community and for the app. I'm stoked with you. I'm so excited to follow everyone on Camber. So I feel very lucky that we're building this and that there's excitement and there's desire. That is a major career update, and this week I am going to take you along for the ride. Now, I've been just looking at a screen all day. I don't really know what much there is to show you. I will just keep you abreast. I will keep you updated, and I will let you know how the week goes. If you have any entrepreneurial questions, I mean, I do, so there's that. We have an entrepreneurship room in the OK Sis Geneva Community Center. I know that I'm like throwing a lot of things at you. I apologize. There's a lot of things to be said and to be thrown at. I'm trying to just like, and just see what the fuck sticks. You know what I mean? Oh, another update in my life. Maybe I'll show you another day because I'm like getting a little flustered and red now. I got real big girl pajamas. Now, most of us wear gross t-shirts and shorts to bed. I don't look good in those things. I don't know why I always thought that my pajamas just had to be ugly and that I just shouldn't feel sexy or great in them. I got these pajamas from H&M, and they are like silk satin sage green, which is, you know, the color of the moment. And I feel spectacular in it. I feel grown up, I feel elevated, I feel sophisticated. And that's what we need. As we're stepping into this new phase, you're with me, we're both stepping into this new phase. We gotta level it up, right? And we got to step into that place of high self-worth. All right, I'm exhausted. I'm sure you are too from this intro, but I love you. And we'll see you tomorrow. I'm gonna watch a little Batch. Actually, I haven't really given my thoughts on Batch, but these are my thoughts on Batch. Katie's cool. Those are where my thoughts end with Batch. I watch it to turn my brain off. I watch it so that my brain cells can like just take a deep breath. The brain cells just kind of like fall down when I'm watching The Bachelor. And that is the extent of my commentary and of my observations and thoughts on The Bachelor. We did it! Eee! Okay, I changed into the pajamas because I just want to show you them. Like, I mean, don't look at these shoes. These are my weird pool shoes. But like how cute. Can you see it or is it weird? Oh my God, they're so loose. I'm just like a housewife. Like, hey, look at me in my adult pajamas. Oh. On to The Bachelor we go. Oh. Cute. Cute. Hello, good morning. It's Tuesday, day 2 of being an entrepreneur. I did a little work in the morning, testing the new build of the app, which, spoiler alert, she's ready. She's ready for MVP. The main features are all there. They're all working and we're so close. There's still a lot more to do, obviously, but the core essence of the app is there and all the features that we need for MVP are there. So we're gonna do it, besties, we're gonna do it. Now, as you can see, I'm outside and we're gonna do a little rooftop yoga with Melissa Wood Health because I need to really detoxify, stretch, really elongate the muscles today. So that's what we're doing. This is my set from Everlane. Honestly, people are sleeping on Everlane workout clothes. They have the best leggings. Like, I don't know, I always feel so like sucked in and supported with them, which, you know, a lot of other leggings don't really do that for me. We are going to do some little rooftop yoga. I just like to do this up here because it gets me some fresh air. I'm not really a walker. Ben is a huge walker. So my version of getting fresh air is coming up here, and I have the Lululemon mat. It's so expensive, but it is the best mat out there. It's like 10 inches. I'm just kidding, it's like 6 centimeters, but it is so thick. I need a thick mat, you know what I mean? This one we're doing a 30-minute yoga and Pilates. So of course I have bala bangles, and apparently we need a resistance band. So I stole Ben June's really ugly one. It's not really ugly, it's just like green, you know, just green and blue. It's like colorful. I need to get the bala ones where they're neutrals because, you know, it just doesn't match my aesthetic to have a green resistance band. All right, well, we're gonna get the Zen on, have a little outdoor yoga time. This is your sign to get outside. Just take a little break, walk around the block, go outside, and just breathe the air, okay? Okay, we did some yoga, we showered, we had breakfast, and we worked a little bit. And now it's time to have a salad. So I thought I would bring you along for the journey of creating a impromptu salad. Now, I don't do well in cooking situations without a recipe or some sort of guidelines and direction because I am notoriously a terrible cook. So we're gonna wing it, and I'm bringing you along with me, okay? First things first, a large salad bowl. Now, a salad is not complete without lettuce. I like this lettuce, or there's red leaves. Okay, I'm just gonna wing it. We got some artichoke hearts. My 2 favorite salad ingredients, pine nuts. I've talked about this on the pod before. I don't understand why pine nuts are so expensive. Is this just something everyone knew? When I went to go buy them at even Trader Joe's, where usually the price is lower, it was like 10 bucks for this whole bag. They're a hot commodity, I guess. And, you know, it makes sense because they're delicious. Okay, next is sun-dried tomatoes. I love sun-dried tomatoes. I I don't have any protein because I don't have any chicken made. So this is it. Put in a squeeze of half a lemon. I love this thing. The best invention ever. And a tablespoon of olive oil. Mix it. I don't know, but this like really does not look that appetizing. Greens. So today we worked on a lot of operational things for Camber. So setting up payroll and healthcare benefits for myself. Things that usually an HR person does, but I am all of the roles and all of the things. Kind of had to figure all that out. A lot of stuff for the website, hooking up Google Analytics, WordPress, just a bunch of sexy business things that just get thrown your way, random tasks that you never thought you'd be able to do. But what I learned today is that once you just start doing them and just Googling how to do things, it's actually more simple than you make it in your head, if that makes sense. You probably think, oh, I can't set up payroll and healthcare benefits. You can. You literally can. It's very empowering to know that I have the capabilities to do such things. All right, let's try this salad. Okay, not bad. Look, I don't know if all these ingredients like are supposed to be together, but I'm liking it. This is the artichoke. Okay. I'm not complaining. It's a good little snack, you know? Another big area that I'm working on is SEO. We have to write all the blog posts for our website. And although that's fun, there is obviously a science to it. So I've been researching different SEO tactics and best practices, just trying to figure that out. In addition to also creating like an email newsletter and making it look pretty and in our branding on MailChimp, because MailChimp, from what I'm learning, is not that customizable. I know everyone loves Flowdesk, but they also don't let you put custom fonts. So now I'm learning about image mapping, which is basically when you can attach multiple links to one image using HTML and then putting that in MailChimp. So I'm basically HR, a coder, and an SEO specialist, all wrapped in one. All right, I'm gonna get back to my salad. I'm gonna spare you my chewing because that is my version of hell, is when someone's chewing in front of me. So I'm not going to subject you to that. Hello, happy Wednesday. Yes, I'm wearing all white because I'm an angel. That's just the truth. Now you've seen this outfit in the Palm Springs vlog. I'm trying to be a little quiet because Ben June is on a call, and I apologize if it's a little noisy. I'm also doing laundry. So I just thought I would blend in with the couch right now, become one with the couch. Ooh, what a day it has been. Woke up today, I did some of my To Be Magnetic Lacey Phillips manifestation work. I talk about her far too often. I also did a whole YouTube video about manifestation for skeptics like myself. So if you are skeptical, be sure to check that out. So I did a little bit of that, a little bit of meditation, and then jumped right into the day. Now, I've been struggling a lot today because email marketing is really tricky, and designing a nice email that is beautifully branded is also very tricky, and something that I have so much more respect for companies that create perfectly branded, gorgeous emails. So I've been toying around, playing with this, and I'm not a graphic designer, so it's been really tricky for me to figure out dimensions and pixels and all these things. So that being said, I think I figured it out a little bit. I have a little more work to do on it, but then we had a 2-hour call with our developers. It was supposed to be 1 hour, went for 2 hours, and it was a doozy. All right, both Lauren and I were like, our head was spinning afterwards. I also fit a workout in, and then I showered, and now I'm ready to eat some lunch, and then we have a podcast with Kim Johnson from Geneva. If you don't know about Geneva, you obviously have never watched Mad's World before. Hello, welcome. Geneva is a community-based app, and OK Sis and also the Camber community is on Geneva. It's kind of like Slack, but only on your phone, and it's really cute and cozy, and just the UI is amazing. So we're actually having Kim, who is the head of community at Geneva, on OK Sis, because as I mentioned, love digital communities. We're gonna talk about all of them with her. Other than that, I just wanted to give you a little update. My head is still spinning. I think the biggest takeaway from today is like, if you keep running into a wall, just step back. Just step away from it, not on your phone, walk away, make some tea, do something else, do some laundry, just to recharge your brain a little bit. And then another idea will pop up, like the one I just had a couple minutes ago that I'm gonna try to execute. So just be Be gentle with yourself, all right? Hello, Matt's World. We haven't had bed content in a while. I'm wearing the PJs. I'm really into these pajamas. I just feel like an adult. I feel like I am in control of my life and I have shit to do, you know? Just came off of therapy. Love that. Love therapy. If you're not in therapy, you should be. I just wanted to round out this episode. This has been a really special week for me, obviously, and thank you for watching and coming along with me for this. As I mentioned, I want to be intentional and document this incredible time in my life, the beginning of building this and the exciting first moments, firsts for everything. And I'm just gonna try to capture and elongate this feeling that I have of pride and excitement and passion. I want it to manifest throughout this entire journey of building Camber that I hope and know will be a long one. I hope this inspired you to instill some inner pride, maybe insert it into your life, into your daily life. Like, what does that look like for you? Maybe it's journaling, maybe it's manifesting, maybe it's actually stepping into your worth and asking for what you want. Maybe it's knowing when to quit. Maybe it's knowing when to say no. Whatever it is, I hope that this video and this week of mine has inspired you to do so. So, also, I just noticed how cute. Sorry, I was on a digital detox. This is the new OK Sis merch. How cute. There's also a sweatshirt that says this. We're gonna be releasing the merch to public soon, but if you wanna get early access, be sure to join the Geneva Community Center. Everything is in the show notes. Not show notes, sorry. Such a podcaster, such a professional podcaster. Everything is in the description, so all the links to find me. You'll find me. Don't worry. Well, I love you and keep going.